Hello, and welcome to this presentation on navigating romantic relationships during your time in the United States. My name is Rihanna Robertson, and I will be your guide today discussing dating culture in the U.S. as well as giving you some important resources you might need while you are here. Dating, in any culture, can be complicated and difficult. When you add the possibilities of culture clashes and communication styles, it's a whole nother story. It's important to keep in mind the topics discussed here are generic and should be used as guidelines. That means that you might find some variation throughout your time in the U.S., but this information can be used to help you understand dating culture and some resources available to you. Some cultures might find dating habits in the U.S. to be conservative, while others might find it to be too free and open. Wherever you are from, it's important to keep the following things in mind: comfort, communication, respect, and consent. Comfort in a relationship is the most important thing. You want to feel good about what you are doing and who you are with. Likewise, you want the person that you are interested in dating to feel comfortable as well. Friendships between men and women are normal in the United States. Even if you're spending a lot of time with a friend of the opposite sex, that does not mean that you are necessarily dating. Do not assume that because you are hanging out, going to dinner, or attending events together, you are dating. Communication is key at this stage. If you think you like someone and you want to date them, make your intentions clear by talking to them. No one likes to go out on a surprise date. Surprise! It's a date! If someone does not reciprocate your feelings, you might feel hurt and sad, but you still need to respect their feelings and not push them into dating you. This is also important for their own comfort. One date does not necessarily mean that you are dating or a couple. What counts as dating is not always clear. What you might do on a date can be the same thing that you might do with friends. However, the intention is different. It is important to make this clear. Now, I am going to delve into a possibly sensitive subject, depending on your upbringing, so I apologize if I make you uncomfortable. I just want you to have the resources necessary to keep you safe during your time in the U.S. If you decide to become sexually active in the U.S., make sure that you consider the type of protection you want to use to prevent unwanted pregnancies and sexually transmitted diseases, or as it is commonly called, STDs. Condoms are the only contraceptive that prevents both pregnancies and STDs, so if you and your partner decide to use a different form of birth control, each person should consider getting tested for STDs. Even if neither you or your partner are showing the symptoms of an STD, it is still recommended to get tested, as some people might be carrying a disease without knowing it. Regardless, getting tested is not meant to be shameful or embarrassing, but rather showing your partner that you respect them and care about their health and well-being. There are a number of places where you can get STD testing done, as well as contraceptives. Condoms are available for purchase at almost all grocery stores, pharmacies, or even gas stations. Additionally, if your campus has a health center, STD testing as well as contraceptive counseling should be available. Feel free to contact your Student Services Department, International Student Office, or anyone you trust on campus to find out what is available at your campus. If your campus does not have a health center, other places you can get contraceptives are through your personal doctor, if you have one, or an organization called Planned Parenthood. Be aware that Planned Parenthood is highly politicized and can be considered to be a controversial organization. Regardless, they are a great resource that provides affordable access to condoms as well as other contraceptives, in addition to STD testing. Not only is getting consent before sexual activity important, but it is legally necessary. It is illegal for anyone to force you to have sex without your consent. Likewise, it is illegal for you to have sex with someone without their consent. Always get consent. Forced sex is rape in the U.S., and it is a serious crime. Although rape is commonly portrayed as being committed by a stranger, 4 out of 5 sexual assaults are committed by individuals that the victim knows. In the U.S., rape can still be committed by a husband or a wife, boyfriend or girlfriend. Any sex without explicit consent can be considered rape. Consent is getting permission to engage in sexual activity. For more detailed information about consent, I highly recommend watching the video linked in the comments below. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation. If you have any further questions about these subjects, please feel free to contact your student advisor, a healthcare provider, or anyone else on campus that you trust. Thank you and good luck.